Zlatan Ibrahimovic and MLS have parted ways. We've got the right size picture for Zlatan for this little segment as we talk.
Big head, you mean?
We talk about the impact that he's had. He certainly parted with a lovely message, didn't he? Telling American football fans or American soccer fans to go back to watching baseball.
Well, I don't think American soccer fans really are going to be too bothered with what this guy says. At the end of the day, it becomes white noise after a while. You know, I think Zlatan, no question, had a huge impact in MLS on the field, in my opinion. Off the field, I think initially he had a huge impact in the country. You know, all the sports networks who normally didn't bother with soccer were getting involved because this guy was a soundbite. But as the time went on, those got less and less. And so Zlatan, in my opinion, will be remembered in MLS for what he did on the field and not for the so-called soundbites, because I can't remember one of them right now. Not one.
But generally, isn't it that air of kind of authority that he cast over the entire league for his stay here, as short and sweet as it was? People remember that he was basically acting as if he was bigger than the league, but that was why he was doing it. It was all part of the entertainment. It was kind of great for the league, wasn't it?
Well, it was good for the league, but, you know, as far as his legacy is concerned, you know, people will remember him for having a big mouth. You know, he was great on the field, but is that what you want to remember for, having a big mouth? And I don't think this time next year we will not be talking about Zlatan Ibrahimovic in MLS. We'll be talking about somebody else. We'll be talking about a Carlos Vela, who maybe doesn't have as much to say as what this big guy did, but everybody will move on. And Zlatan will think in his own mind that we won't move on, and MLS will not move on. And as he said, MLS will never survive without me. Well, guess what? It was thriving before you came, and it's going to thrive after you leave.
Just turned 38, busy working on a new landing place. Where do you think it's going to be in Europe? Or beyond, maybe?
You know, I guess we're talking about the top leagues in the world. He's not physically going to be able to play 90 minutes week in and week out, not in my opinion. And this is a guy who will want to go somewhere and try and win. And if that's the case, he's going to be joining a team that has a proper squad, that has great players. He's not going to be able to play 90 minutes. He's not. If he's happy to come off the bench, then I think you will find there will be a lot of teams that want this guy coming off the bench. If he's going to be a good soldier,
yeah,
that's the problem.
He'd suggested Spain, but AC Milan supposedly readying a deal to bring him there as well. But to your point, that's not a great squad at the moment. That's not a squad that can kind of really propel him to having a lasting legacy, which is clearly what he's after at this stage.
Well, it is. That's why he came to MLS. He thought that he would be the difference in taking LA Galaxy over the line again, and it would be all about him. And he may have realised that you need a little bit more than just him. And so if he wants to still win things, he's going to have to go to real teams, and that means he won't play. Now, does he have the character? He may, at 38 years of age, have mellowed a little. Maybe. But has he mellowed enough that he's accepting of coming off the bench for, what, 25 minutes, half an hour maybe, week in and week out? Because for a coach, if I was a coach, I'd love to have this guy coming in for 30 minutes to terrorise the opposition. But the odds are that this guy won't be able to handle coming off the bench.
Okay, so the chances are there's going to be no shortage of takers for a specific role. We'll see if that meshes with what Zlatan is looking for.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.